What's up, kids? Peter von Panda here. Hey, ordered this watch. This is another watch in the cheap series of watches, which I thought I would get because they're cheap and I'll see what they would do and check them out and put them on my wrist and tell you about them so you can make an informed decision when you want to go out and spend $7 to $10 of your hard-earned money. So here it is. First thing I will do here is I'm going to move the hands out of the way a little bit, go to that standard 10-10 or whatever, because I want to show you right on the dial there, it says Yazole! Yazole! Or Yazole. Anyway, kind of sounds like a Greek greeting to me. Yazole! But this is a watch that I found on Amazon. It is a fairly... I saw the pictures and I was like, that's a fairly attractive, handsome, classic style dress watch for cheap. This one wasn't available via Prime, so it definitely took a little while to get to me. But this is the first look. I can tell you that it's the case here is only 34 millimeters, so it's a 34 millimeter wide case. I actually am fairly impressed with the metal here. It seems polished as opposed to plated. I think I showed you this one the other day, and this reflective coating seems plated to me. But this seems polished. I may be wrong, and probably am. But so you've got that. Maybe a mineral crystal again. It actually seems like it, but it may just be a decent plastic. The listing says, in the description says, this is PU leather. Looks like kind of like an alligator or crocodile's synthetic skin. PU leather is a fake leather, FYI. A classic style case with classic lugs. There is this piece here, as you can see on the side of the case, where the case sticks out like it's a giant pusher or something, but it's not. It just sticks out. So a little design element there. And then there are two pushers here and here, and they move again, and they're spring-loaded. And just like on some of the other cheap watches, I think they are there exclusively for looks. Because as far as I can tell, they've never done anything. This kind of hump on this side is reflected right here. It's kind of a like a kind of a fake raised bevel for the pushers. You would expect pushers on a watch like this because there are subdials or complications, which don't work. Again, I'll try to clean that up a little bit. Let me see. Clean it up. You can see the subdials are just pressed into the dial. They have a kind of a chrome ring and a chrome hand, which is fake. But it all blends together pretty nicely, and you wouldn't know. I mean, if you were a high schooler and looking for a watch to beat around, or you just like the style of this watch and want to wear it, and no one would be able to tell unless they got a close look at it. The dial here is black. It has a little bit of, I'm not sure what the material of the crystal is that's kind of affecting the dial, but it kind of has a little blue, like a kind of a royal blue tinge to it. I don't expect there's any anti-reflective coating, but you may disagree with me that there might be a little blue iridescence to the black, but it certainly looks black to me. The angled, beveled inside ring there, nothing particularly special. It says 660 feet, so it's suggesting there's some water resistance, but I doubt it. Just FYI. It's quartz movement, stainless steel construction is what it says. Back here is a little bit tinny. But like I said, for cheap watches, I do like the fact that they put some effort into styling them. The only other thing I would say is before I took this out of the plastic, the watch was already running. There wasn't a little plastic insert sometimes behind the crown to keep it from running, to hack that seconds hand. But I don't know if I'll be able to get it here, but I don't know if you can hear that. but the ticking is actually pretty loud. I could hear it through the plastic as I was taking it out of its package. Not that that's a big deal. A lot of Quartz watches tick. But, you know, one of the trade-offs in having kind of a little bit more simplistic construction, a little thinner material, particularly in the dial, is that you're going to hear the ticking of the watch, you know, as the movement swings that second hand around. You know, and it's not a good ticking like a real solid tick tick tick. It's kind of more like that tick tick echoing behind a piece of plastic. But like I said, if you like this design, the watch is real. It's legitimate. Showed up. I could actually put this on my wrist, which I will do here for you, so you get a little wrist shot. 34 millimeters is kind of a nice, good size for a lot of people to wear every day. Again, my wrist is fairly average size, maybe just a little bit larger than average. But the band here is not super long. And, you know, one of the things I can tell you is that the hole here on the hole that I would use actually isn't punched all the way through. I can get it through. There we go. Got it through. And this is what it looks like. You know, not bad. No one would ever know. That's a $10 watch. Kind of looks like a fossil. I kind of dig it. Not going to wear it every day, but maybe you can. Check it out. Peter Von Panda out.